Hey guys, this is Arkel here, and I will not lie, I have been trying to make this video like 3 or 4 times, and I have just been rambling like crazy, and that's entirely what I mean to do, but there's a difference between rambling coherently and rambling for the sake of rambling. So hopefully this video comes out better. But yes, it's been a little while since I've made an update video. I did make my little family overview, my little doll family overview video finally. I've been meaning to make that forever. But I did finally make that, but I wanted to go ahead and make just a sort of general update video. And I don't really have too many updates, but I'm sure this video will go on forever anyway, because that's me. But really quick, I did want to just go ahead and say thank you guys so very much, all of you who watched and commented on my little family overview video, and telling me which of my dolls is your favorite, and some of you guys, you know, even commented like how much you enjoy my dolls and my little doll family and their characters, and you know, that watching my videos is a little bit of an inspiration to you, and it really does mean a lot. It's something that I've had the pleasure of feeling in the past, being an artist and sharing my art and my drawings with people, and it never gets old, really, seeing people tell you how much they enjoy what you do and that you're an inspiration to them. I don't think it ever gets old. It's still so humbling, and I'm really honored that you guys, you know, take time out of your day and, you know, put your energy into watching my videos and listening about my dolls and me rambling about stuff. You know, it's the best feeling in the world. And I'm not very great at saying thank you, and I don't know if it will seem quite as sincere as I want it to be. And I know I say thank you a lot, but it really does mean a lot to me. And, you know, time is the most valuable thing that anyone can give a person, because once it's gone, you never get it back. So whenever someone gives a little bit of their time to me, I always want to make it seem sincere, that I really appreciate that, and it means the world to me. So anyway, I'm getting a little emotional there, but anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to go ahead and talk about River, who is the doll in this video. You can see him right there. I went ahead and actually gave him a new face up the other day, which I'm really glad I did, because for the last few days after, it has been raining cats and dogs outside. So I'm glad that I did it when I did, because yeah, the weather has just been pretty terrible, and that means a lot because I live in Southern California, where it's pretty much good weather all year long. So I'm glad that I went ahead and did his face up. I didn't really dislike his old one by any means. It was actually pretty recent. But I was just sort of... I've been thinking about River's character a lot recently, and you know, I just felt like it didn't quite fit. Like it was perfectly fine, like I liked it and everything, but I just didn't feel that it was quite right for River. And I've been really like looking at my dolls as a whole collection recently, especially since I did that video. And I feel like most of you guys can probably relate to this, so hopefully you guys know what I mean. But I feel like there's always like 1 or 2 dolls in people's collections that always have a little bit more like life to them. Like they feel a little more like fleshed out, or I don't really want to say complete, but just have that extra level of, I don't know, like connection to the doll, like the character to the doll, if that makes sense. And I definitely feel that way for my own collection as well. Particularly Euclid and Nostalgion. I feel that those two, as dolls, they have that little extra level for me. Like they just feel a little bit more, I don't know, like refined and have more life to them, I guess. Like they embody their characters a little bit more, I think, than my other dolls. And that's not to say that like I dislike all my other dolls, or they're not perfect, or they're annoying me, or anything like that. It's not anything like that, but I just feel that seeing those two characters like have that extra level, it makes me want to work harder on the dolls that I feel aren't quite there yet. And River was one that I have felt like that for a while now. I absolutely love him, I love his character, and I love this particular doll. But I always felt like he still needs more work. He's not quite there yet. It has definitely been a little bit of a, not really a challenge, but a journey to get him to where I want him to be. And I don't think he's still quite there yet, but I want to work more towards him getting to that level. So yes, I went ahead and redid his face up because I felt like it didn't really embody his character the way that I wanted to. It was really casual, and the reason that I did that was because his original face up that he had was really sort of glamorized, and it was more of a really literal representation of his canonical character. And I'm sure most of you guys know that my characters as dolls are supposed to be more modern interpretations of them, because most of my characters are all fantasy characters, but as dolls I have them to be a bit more modern styled, or really more modern styled. And so when I redid his face up that second time, or I guess the first time I redid his face up, whatever, I made it really casual just because I didn't really want him to be such a literal representation of his canonical character, like I said. But it was just really way too casual for him. Like, I went from one extreme to the other, and even though I liked that face up, it just wasn't right for him. And River's been definitely like an interesting character and doll, like just in general, because he's the only doll that I have whose character was, for the most part, inspired by the doll itself. All my other characters, pretty much all my other characters besides Rumor, they were all characters that I had beforehand and then decided to shell as dolls. River, on the other hand, his character pretty much came to be because of this particular doll. So I feel like I know less about him, even though I've been sort of working on his story for quite a while now. But even so, I still feel like I know less about him. And recently I've been really focusing on him and his story, and, you know, just trying to perfect him as a doll, I guess. And like I said about the casual thing, I don't know why I ever thought that would be a good idea for River, because he's the type of person that is obsessed with luxury and, you know, is all play and no work type of person. He is he's something. He's definitely more of like a luxurious, glamorous type of person. Really enjoys the finer things in life, or aspires to enjoy the finer things in life. So really having him be more like sort of casual, just sort of like random dude, was just not working for him. He really needed to be much more alluring and captivating and dramatic in his sort of look. So I don't know if this face-up is quite perfect for him yet, but I definitely like it much more for him. I definitely think it suits his character much more. So I'm very happy with that. And also, I must say that I really love doing face-ups that are more colorful and dramatic and, like, complex, I guess. I'm really enjoying face-ups a lot more now that I kind of have a sort of direction or style, I guess, or I found the type of face-ups that I enjoy doing. So that's really encouraging. I'm having a lot more fun with them now. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun in the future. I sound kind of, I hate sounding even the slightest bit egotistical, because it really annoys me, but I think it'd be kind of fun in the future to maybe, like, maybe do a few commissions if you guys maybe, okay, I'm awkward. Never mind. But yeah, I think it would be kind of fun to maybe like paint other people's dolls just to see how it worked out and see how that would be. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But anyway, yeah, so I don't really have any more updates. I just sort of want to talk about River and just sort of making progress on my doll characters that I have. Of course, there'll still be characters and dolls that I want to get in the future, different ones. But the dolls that I do have, I feel like some of them need more work and attention and stuff like that, and I'm really excited to sort of improve them and make them have that extra little level that I want them to. So River's getting there. He still has a lot more work to be done, but he's getting there. But yes, my only other little update that I have is that I went ahead and have completely paid off my 2 dolls that I had on order from Soom. My Soom Saren and Apini, silly name doll cat thing. Yes, I went ahead and paid those 2 off, so yeah, hopefully I should see my Soom Saren not too long from now. I don't know, we'll have to see. It could be quite a while before I see them, but hopefully people have been getting theirs, and even people who have been paying on layaway have also received theirs too, so hopefully it won't be too long before I get mine. And I'm not gonna lie, this sounds really terrible, but I'm being completely honest. Since I've been working on River so much, I'm actually a little bit more excited for my Saren to ship, because River's new eyes and hands are actually in that order. And that sounds so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I sound like such a jerk that I'm more excited about hands and eyes than I am about an actual doll. But I think it's just because I've been working on River a lot and I'm really having fun with his character, so I'm just like, I want to work on him more. So obviously I'm super excited for my Saren to ship as well, but I'm just really excited to make more progress on River, because I hate his eyes. I complain about this all the time, I'm sure, but he has never had a pair of his own eyes. These eyes were not even meant for him, and they have just been sitting in his head for the longest time. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to me ramble about nonsense. Seriously, I just keep rambling about stuff that people probably don't even understand, so I apologize, but like I said, you know, time is really valuable, and if you guys do give me your time and watch these videos and do enjoy them, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. And if I wasted your time, I apologize. Don't dislike my video. I'm just kidding. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and